Mr. Golden, would you introduce yourself? Tell us your name and DOC number.
Henry Golden, 365557.
Right, Mr. Golden. I'm here for a parole decision. I want you to know we have on Zoom your sister Sarah and friend Danielle who want to speak on your behalf. Here with us in Baton Rouge, we have your dad, Mr. Henry Golden Jr. And we'll be calling on him at the appropriate time. You're familiar with the process. You went through this process in 2018. You should recognize me and Mr. Roche. Do you?
Do I do?
I'm really disappointed to see you back.
Myself.
All right, well, let's just go through the preliminaries. Mr. Golden, you're classified as a fourth felony offender, serving a 12-year sentence, possession of cocaine as a habitual offender, and then that was your original sentence for which you paroled out of. New sentence in February of this year, possession with intent to distribute cocaine, possession with intent to distribute marijuana, and possession with intent to distribute psilocin. You got 4 years on each of those. Your parole eligibility now is at the discretion of the board. You have an adjusted good time date, January 7, 2030, and November 18 of 2030 is the full term date. So as mentioned, you were paroled in 2018. You were revoked for the new felony conviction, but your revocation was in March of 2022. So how long have you been in jail this time?
About 20 months.
20 months. Why are you back? What happened to you?
I was doing well. During COVID, I stopped going to my NAAA meetings. I took on a couple of, I lost them. I mean, of course, I didn't have a job during then. And then when I did start working, I was working 2 jobs. And I bought a house. I took a lot of pressures on that I probably shouldn't have at the time. I've only been out for 3 years. A lot of times, well, I was probably reaching for a higher goal than I should have. Should have been more patient.
You know, what's disappointing is before you left in 2018, you had done some good work. You had completed the pre-release. You participated in Celebrate Recovery and Living in Balance, because all of your prior convictions were also drug related, and we had a lot of confidence in you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm very disappointed in myself. I let down my sister. I let down my dad. I let down my son. He's obviously not here. He's very disappointed and he's actually very angry with me. After
You blame him?
He's 23, so kind of hard.
Yeah. All right. So since you've been back in jail, what have you done?
I've done anger management. I've done pre-release. Came back to my inmate counsel job. I've done.
Oh, you lose them? You're still in there. There you are. We lost you for a second.
I'm trying to remember the other classes that I've taken besides pre-release. Nurturing parents, inside outside dad. I'm attending NAAA meetings again. I haven't done anything education-wise. I am on the backlog for a VOTEC, I think, for small engines.
What's your level of education?
Sorry?
What's your level of education?
I've got my associate degree in business last time I was incarcerated. I was working at a hotel before I got rearrested.
You were working where?
Hotel as a
what were you doing?
desk manager, front desk manager.
So that was, you know, I'm just perplexed. I don't understand. You've got knowledge and you have some good experience with the programs in prison, and you just set your sights too high, or what?
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you think you did that? Why did you
Uh,
aspire to more than you could do?
Sometimes my patience gets a little ahead of me, and we have that kind of idea that you want things now, and sometimes you just have to wait. So
Yeah.
I'm not very good at patience sometimes.
So what have you done to address that issue?
I think my classes this time, anger management, helped me recognize some of the things that trigger those kind of situations. Obviously, when you're in prison, there's a lot of things that you have to wait on. So,
Oh, well, same thing in the world.
right, exactly.
You got any children? Well, yeah, you mentioned your son. Is that your only child?
Yes, ma'am.
What's it gonna take to make you successful?
I definitely want to continue my meetings at NAAA, maybe an outpatient rehab. Um, I've gone, last time I was living with close to my father, I actually did that again. I'm going to be living with my father again. I don't think I'm going to leave him this time. I'm going to stay
And why did you leave?
just to get my own space. But now I actually bought his house and we live, it's a double. So we're going to live right next to each other.
So he has a double, you're gonna live in the double?
We'll live on one side, he's going to live on the other.
Why'd you quit going to meetings?
I didn't quit going to meetings. During COVID, they stopped the meeting.
No.
Then they started bringing up Zoom meetings.
Yeah,
I didn't feel as though it didn't give me the same vibe or same camaraderie that I got with going to the meeting. But I will say that before I was arrested, I was going to go to a meeting on Saturday. I got arrested after Mardi Gras. I think that was a Thursday after Mardi Gras.
well. Gordon, is there anything you can add about Mr. Golden?
Yeah, Mr. Knox. He's done some good things since he's been here. Mr. Knox, he's a tribe member. We currently have him on the backlog for living in balance. We'd like to see him complete that living in balance.
Okay. Thank you, sir. We want to hear from your family. We'll hear from your dad who's here with us. Sir, what would you like us to know about your son?
Basically, he's a good person, sir. Oh,
Can you step up? Yeah, we got to put you on the camera so he can see you.
Basically, he's a good person. He just, I don't know, I'm perplexed as to why he chose to go this route, because as a father, I provided everything I possibly could. I sent him to the best schools. He graduated from Brother Martin. He had scholarship to go to college. But I don't know, after his mother died when he was 17, and it seemed like I don't know if that had anything to affect him, make him go the way he did. But as a father, like I was always there for him. I really don't know why this is happening, but I think as time has passed, now that he's older and I'm older, I really think, and he knows the ramifications of this happening, that I'm not getting any younger and my health isn't getting any better. So he has to, toe the line, so to speak. And it's really for his son and his sister.
Mhm. Yes, sir. Well, thank you. Thank you for your support. Ms. Danielle Guillard. Ms. Guillard,
Hello, sorry, can you hear me?
yes, we can now. Go ahead. What would you like? Can you pull over?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Can you pull over? I see you're driving. We don't want to talk to you while you're driving.
I know, I'm almost to work. Could you do Sarah first, and I'll be in the parking lot at my work in just a few minutes? Can you do that
Yes,
maybe?
we'll do that. We'll do
Okay.
Sarah first.
Okay, thank you.
Sarah, we'd like to hear from you. You're on mute.
Muted? Okay.
There you go.
Hello.
Okay. Go ahead.
He-
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just wanted to say that. Yeah. My brother is a good person, and he's, the greatest father, the greatest brother, the greatest son. He just made a bad decision, and like he said, his patience is very, very short, and trying to reach goals that in a short amount of time, and he just made a lapse of bad decision in a time that that he did. But he's a great person all around, and I love him, and just wish he make. And I know that if he do have this chance, he'll come home and make a better decision, with the simple fact that yes, he's getting older, my dad is getting older, and we need him here.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you. Ms. Danielle, are you in your parking lot yet? You're close. Yep, you're still, we still can't hear you.
Hello, I'm sorry. I'm getting off the interstate right now. I'm so sorry. Just give me one more second. I waited at home as long as I could. I'm sorry.
All right, I understand, but we can't wait long.
I know. I'm getting off. I'm on the exit right now.
While you're doing that, we're going to take Mr. Golden. Is there a statement you'd like to make to us?
Just that if you give me the opportunity to just try again. Like my father said, he's given me every thing I need to succeed, and I keep selling them short. My son, he's in a bad place right now, and I'm not there for him. And I just forgot. I forget that it's hard when you lose a parent. Like my dad said, when I lost my mom, something changed him. He lost his father for 10 years. Even though I wasn't deceased, I wasn't there for him. There was a time when he was 10. His mother and I was split, so using time for a 10-year-old. And I just forgot how much that hurts and how much, that changes you. So I just wish for another opportunity to prove to myself, prove to my family that I can do this, prove to my friends.
Okay. Thank you, sir. All right, Miss Sarah,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, Danielle, I was Miss Guillaume. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. I'm stopped now.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I'm sorry, but what am I supposed to say? Was there a question? It was breaking up a lot.
Questions. What do you want us to know about Mr. Golden?
He is truly a good person. He is a great friend. He takes care of everybody. His son really misses him. His family really misses him. Me and some of his other friends really miss him. And I think he really learned his lesson this time. And I think that's about all I have to say.
Well, we're glad you found a place to park so you could tell us that. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Okay, thank you.
That means a lot to me. Okay, is the panel prepared for that? Okay, Mr. Golden,
Yes, ma'am.
I already told you how disappointed I am to be seeing you again.
I
You have such good family support. Were given opportunities before, and you took advantage of those opportunities, at least while you were incarcerated. Or did you take the programs just to get out of jail?
No, ma'am, I took all the advantage that, even though, some of the things, the schooling, programs were helpful, I just didn't use them. For 3 years, or 2 years, well, 2.5 years, I was doing okay. Just,
And
And-
then you broke the rule, you quit going to your meetings. You realize how important that is now?
of course, I do, yeah. Even in prison, going to those meetings really helped.
And even on Zoom helps. If that's all you got, you gotta
Right.
do it.
Right.
All right. I don't know what to do. How old are you?
52, I just had a birthday last week.
Belated happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right, I just, I'm struggling with this. But I will take a chance yet again on you.
Thank you, Mr.
Only after you complete a 9-month, long-term substance abuse program successfully. And then, after release, comply with whatever the treatment plan, aftercare treatment plan is. I'll add, in case they don't, that you have to attend at least 3 AA meetings a week.
Yes, ma'am.
You're to maintain full-time employment. I'm just one vote. And I'm doing it for your dad and your family. Mr. Rocha.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Mr. Golden, I am so disappointed because when I wrote you, I thought you had it together. You know, very seldom do I see a offender back the second time. I'm going to agree with Ms. Renaza. I'm going to give you that third chance. Because the chance we gave you the last time was the second chance. And I'm going to give you the third chance, man, because of your family, and grant you conditionally upon completion of the Steve Hall Intensive Substance Abuse Program, the 9-month program. Sit on the front row, as Ms. Wise will tell you, and take in and absorb all the information, and then follow their recommendations after your release. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Golden, only because of your family, only because of the support, but you need to learn to reach out to them when you need them.
Yes, ma'am.
I just did a parole hearing. When things start coming, you need to have somebody you can call. Get a sponsor real soon. My vote is the same for the same reasons. Best wishes to you. And again, sit on the front row when you get to Steve Hall.
Henry Golden, I don't want to see you again.
Whoa, you won't see
All
me.
right, good luck.